So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, sponsored by Falcon Contracting and boxbets.co.uk. And with me now, I've got Tyler Rivers. How you doing, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm all good, thanks, mate. Are you?
Yeah, all good, thanks, mate. Yeah, it's good to have you on, mate. Really good to see you.
Pleasure.
How's things been?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. I've had a nice week's rest with the family and just live life as a normal person, to be fair. Chilling.
Yeah. So when do you go back into training again, or are you already in there?
I'm going to go on a little run in a bit. And then I've got sports massage tomorrow. And then from Wednesday onwards, I'm going to get myself back into training. Obviously not full swing because I haven't even got a date penciled in yet. But yeah, I want to get back into it, mate. Keep the ball rolling.
Yeah. Sports massage. Oh, it sounds awful.
I've never had one before. This is my first one. I've done 6 camps as well, to be fair, so maybe I should have had one by now. But no, I've just always been a bit old school and just cracked on. But yeah, man, I feel like the body needs it, so I gotta get sorted out.
Yeah. So when you hear every crack and every
Man, I'm only 23.
Yeah, well, you're not as bad as me then, mate. Yeah, so Tyler, off to a good start though. 6 fights, 5 wins. You happy?
Yeah, it is what it is. I beat the 5 opponents I did beat were all good opponents. I've not really had an easy fight. I know most people the first couple of fights to get sort of easy fights. But I've been tried and tested against some good opposition, so I can't complain. That's what I asked for. So yeah, good.
Yeah, I know one of your opponents rather well. Dale Arrowsmith, top bloke.
Yeah, Dale Sam, mate. Yeah, I get on well with
He's
it.
he's nicked some. He's nicked some and recently as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, I've said that a few times. Like, people write these journeymen off and they think they're just there to lose, but if they see an opportunity, they'll take it.
100%. And Dale will tell you that more than anyone.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
He's been around a long time, and he's done. He had loads of fights now.
He had now 107 or 8 or something like that.
I know.
Anyway.
Greedy bastard. But yeah, so your debut, September 2022, against George Rogers, and then you were back out in December, then March, then June, then October. So you've kept yourself regular, you've kept yourself fit. Obviously, recently you were out in March, so it's just keeping the ball rolling, isn't it? Keeping yourself active.
Yeah, that's it. That's the main thing, to be fair. Like, that's all I want to do. I want to fight. If I could, mate, I'd fight every week. But yeah, obviously you've got to space it out, space your camps out and your ticket sales. Obviously, not everyone can afford to come watch you fight all the time. So, but yeah, it's good to be as busy as I have been. So yeah, can't complain.
No, definitely, mate. And Jam's come in. He's put, "Hey Joel, hey Tyler. I know that defeat was tough versus Jordan Granham, but would he like an immediate rematch?"
Usually I would say yeah. But seeing as Jordan's at the weight above, I actually boxed him at middleweight. The fight was agreed at 11-4. I'm not too sure if my manager was struggling to find someone to box me for that show, but I ended up having to box him anyway. So I wouldn't say there's any need for a rematch. I think I'll probably stick to boxing lads of my own weight. But yeah, obviously, like I say, if he was my weight, then we'd get it straight on.
Yeah. You've got to be sensible in you and work to your strengths, haven't you?
Yeah, there's weight classes for a reason. Obviously not as drastic as that, but look at when Canelo boxed. Is it Bevo? You know what I mean? There's weight classes for a reason, man. So yeah, I'll stay in my own lane and just keep plodding along the way I am, the way I have been.
Yeah, no, definitely, mate. And yeah, like Jammer said, started tough, did Tyler. I think he wins the rematch, to be honest. Mate, he loves it. He just needs to stick to what he knows and not let defeat change him. And I don't think you have, to be honest, mate. I think you do what you do. You go in the ring. And as you say, you know, you're not here for the easy route. You want to challenge yourself. You want to get stuck in, and you
Yeah.
want to, have those 50-50s. That's what people want to come and see, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I wanted to keep it as normal as I could. Obviously, since my amateur days, I've boxed top kids, kids that are on TV bills now. Went on to win the seniors, and I've boxed no end of good top quality opponents. So why not keep that going in the pros? And when I finish my career, I can look back and say I fought the best and never turned anyone down. Or do you know what I mean? And that's all I want to do.
Yeah. Who did you box in the amateurs? Who's now sort of shot on?
Off the top of my head, I've got I boxed Josh Frankham in I think it was the ABA semi-finals. Johnny Ward, I think he beat me in the CYP finals, and then I beat him in the finals the year after. Off the top of my head, I can't name them, mate. But yeah, there's been loads, mainly like kids from London and Essex and Liverpool. I boxed what's his name, Connor Tusbury from Manchester. I think he's on Team GB at the minute. So yeah, I've had a good long amateur career boxing good quality opponents. So
yeah. And by the looks of your record as well, it's the pro game that really suits you more.
Yeah, I think, well, a lot of people have always told me I've always been more suited to the pros. In the amateurs, I didn't really get started till the second round, and you got to win that and the third round to even try and get a look in. But I think the longer rounds in the pros will suit me. I seem to come on as the rounds go on. I seem to come on a lot stronger. So yeah.
No, it's all good, mate. It's all good. You keep doing what you're doing, mate. That's fair enough. But I still think Tyler could do him on another night. He's having it, isn't he? Yeah, Joshua Frankham. Yeah, Tyler Bevan, tough fights. They are. Joshua's been a name that's definitely come out, hasn't he, and done well.
Yeah, he's a good kid, man.
You say kid. How old are you, Tyler?
Kid, good lad, yeah. I'm 23, mate, yeah.
Mate, I'm 37. You make me feel really old, mate. But yeah, no, and obviously you're a boxing fan yourself, aren't you? You're a lad that loves the sport. Obviously this Friday just gone, put boxing back on the big stage. And yeah, did you get the chance to watch it?
I didn't watch that one. To be honest with you, mate, I try and stay away from the crossover UFC boxing stuff. Try not to get too involved or any of the TikTok things like that. So the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, I'm not interested in it, mate. When I do watch boxing, I'll try and watch people in my own weight category or below. But yeah, I'll be watching this week. Another opponent of mine, Owen Cooper, he's fighting Ethan James, so I'll be watching that. That'll be a good fight. But yeah, anything like that, I'll watch that. But the big hype fights that people seem to get excited about, I stay away from all that, mate. To be honest.
Yeah. No, to be fair, the undercard,
Yeah,
was really good. There was some cracking fights. There was obviously, I'm going to get it wrong now without having a look, but I think I've got it here. There was Madrimov versus Kurbanov, the Uzbekistan versus the Russian. Mate, if you get a chance.
Pair up, yeah.
Quality, mate.
Oh, I want to catch up with the Nick Ball fight. Apparently, that was a bad decision. I'm going to watch that when I get a chance to. That's another thing that needs to stop. I think, I don't know, man, but it's not fair, is it, when kids like us work all their lives and then things like that just get ripped away from you, doesn't it? So, but yeah, I'm going to watch that, catch up with that. But yeah.
So who are you watching currently? Because you were saying about your weight category. Is there anyone that you've sort of seen recently and you think, actually, I'd quite like to get in with them?
Get in with them?
Yeah.
I like to study Crawford a lot. Obviously, if the opportunity came for me to box Crawford, then I'd be in the ring with Crawford. But yeah, I watch Tank a lot as well. And what's his name? Is it Virgil Ortiz?
Right, yeah.
He's got a nice style. I like that. To be fair, I like a lot of the Mexican fighters as well. Well, yeah.
No, there's some quality out there at the moment, mate. And you know, as I say, you're a boxing fan yourself. Is there any particular fights that you're looking forward to coming up? You know, any you've got your eye on?
Yeah, I'm interested in watching Liam Davis and Dennis McCann.
Yeah, yeah. Who you got? You can't chuck it out there and then not give me
Yeah,
any.
trying to weigh up the odds. I don't know because Dennis is short, compact, and explosive, but then Liam's got the range. So I'd like to think Liam, but you never. If Dennis gets close, it could end up the other way. So it'd be a good fight.
Yeah, 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 and obviously as well, Brad Pauls as well. Great
Yeah,
fight coming up as well against Nathan Heaney, isn't it?
yeah.
What you reckon on that one, mate?
I've not seen much of Brad, to be fair. But what I've seen of Nathan, he's a very good lad. So I'll probably run with Nathan off that, just off going off what I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, honestly, Tyler, I tell you, I hopefully you get your chance to get back out there again soon. Do you have a sort of date in mind, sort of a month in mind?
not yet. I'm hoping for some point in the summer, May show or something like that. But yeah, I've not actually spoke to Carl regarding his next show yet. I think he's got one in the next 2 weeks in Newark. He's done a few shows, to be fair. We had Sean Bruce box the other night. He won his Midlands title in Derby, so all the lads have been quite busy at the minute. But yeah, I'd like to think in the next couple of months or so, I'd be out again. I do this full time, so after a fight, it's sort of just twiddling my thumbs a bit, just waiting on a phone call to say, "Here's your new." You know what I mean? Yeah,
You'll get there, mate. Honestly, I know you still feel a bit deflated
yeah,
after your fight as well, but at the same time, massive learning curve. You go back out and, as you say, change of opponent. You go for someone that's sort of higher as well, higher in the weights. You've taken a punt. You've shown your bollocks basically, Tyler, and shown how tough you are. So I think people take a lot from that. So fair credit to you as well, mate.
thanks for that, mate. I appreciate that.
Honestly, you've got to take the positives in the sport because it's so easy to get put down and beat yourself up. Because I know what you boxers are like. You're a different breed, and you're those kind of guys and girls that, you know, even if you win, sometimes that ain't good enough. How you won, you want to keep going and take the next step up and move on. And mate, your time's coming, Tyler. Just keep going, mate.
Nice one, man. Appreciate that.
Honestly, as I say, stay in touch as well.
Yeah,
And everyone needs to follow Tyler on his social medias as well. What are you on, Tyler?
everything, but mostly
Just tap him up on everything.
it's Tyler Rivers BXR on Instagram, and I think my Twitter's Tyler Rivers Boxing. So yeah, follow me and stay updated with my journey, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. And show him your support and get behind him because Tyler's going to go places. This is just the beginning of your journey, and great times are ahead. But honestly, Tyler, thank you very much. And you look after yourself, mate. All right.
And you, mate. Nice one for having me on.
No problem at all. You take care, mate. Thank you very much.
Cheers.